Okay, in this video we're going to do the basics of loading up Premiere, how to set up your timelines, how to import footage and labeling it. So first thing you need to do is load up Premiere. So once Premiere is up and running and you've got this screen on your computer, if you're starting a new project, go to New Project. Here is where you're going to make sure that it goes into the right folder and everything's going to be saved in the same place. So if you've watched the last video, you'll know what I mean in terms of having a master folder. Go to Browse under the location and find where this master folder is. So I've put this in my movies folder, tutorial example, and choose the main folder and click choose. Also make sure you name your project. So I'm going to call this tutorial. And just to be doubly sure, click on your scratch disk and make sure that all of these say the same as your computer. So for me, everything is going into the same folder that I've already set up. Once you're happy with that, click OK. Okay, once you've done that, you'll notice that there is a save file in here. You will also start getting Adobe folders in here as well. So it's really important that everything is in the same place, because that means that if you move from computer to computer with your portable hard drives, it's going to still be there. You're not going to have problems where there's unlinked media or media missing. When you load up Adobe for the first time, you will probably get the Learning or Assembly tab. At the top, there are loads of different tabs. It's up to you where you want to work or how you want to assemble. I always like working from the editing tab, but that's personal preference. First thing you need to do is import your media. So to import media, there are a couple of ways of doing this. So one, if you double click in the import media box, that will open up import media and you can select the folders that you want to import and click import. So when these import, what we did in the last video was make sure they were all in separate folders. The reason that's important is if you import each folder, it will come in and it will have the name of the folder in there. So you know exactly that this has the music within it. You know within here there is the skate footage, and again that is all named within there. So it's really important when you're working that you separate your footage when you're importing it off an SD card into the different scenes or different sections of your film, so you know where the footage is when you bring it into Premiere. Otherwise you just have a mess of footage in here and then you've got to organise it using your own bins. If you want to make your own bin so you can organise your footage once it's already in here, you can just click the new bin folder, it will create a folder, you click in the space and name it whatever you want. Second way you can import footage is go to File, Import, and again it will take you to the last folder you were in. So for me it was the tri-byte footage, but if you want to go and find it, you have to go to your I go to Movies, Tutorial Example, and again select the folders I want to drag in. The third way of importing your footage is to drag in the folders directly into Premiere Pro. On a Mac, you go to your Finder and you would find the footage. So for me it's in here and I want to import these three again. So highlight all three and you will just drag and let go and then it will import the files here. Once you've imported your footage, it is a good practice to label your footage using colour labels. So for me, let's say I want to label all the skate footage in a certain colour. So you'd highlight all of it, and you click on your first clip, hold shift, highlight that one, and then you can right click and you can go to label and you can turn this a different colour. So I'm going to have all the skate footage is going to be mango. And then I'm going to make the trail footage, I'm going to label that in green. So I now know when I come to edit that anything that is mango is skate footage, anything that is green is trial footage. And that's the basics of opening up Premiere and importing footage before we edit. In the next video, I'm going to go through how to start editing, adding clips to timelines, creating timelines, in and out points. So I'll see you there.